Former White House advisor Karl Rove ignored a subpoena ordering him to testify before Congress today. The committee says Rove broke the law.
I mean, let's not forget who we're talking about. There's a guy who was one of the chief salesmen of the Iraq War. He outed Valerie Plame and almost was indicted for it.
So many scandals that Karl Rove has been involved in.
I mean, this is a guy who's made an entire career out of hoodwinking the American people.
Former Alabama Governor Don Siegelman was a rare breed, a popular Democratic governor in a red state.
But while he was governor, the U.S. Department of Justice launched multiple investigations that went on year after year.
There have been allegations made, very specific allegations, that Karl Rove went to the Department of Justice and instigated them to push this case.
They targeted Don Siegelman because they could not beat him fair and square.
Rove's longtime friend and political confidant Bill Canary was married to the U.S. attorney whose office brought this new round of charges.
Now, a Republican lawyer from Alabama, Jill Simpson, has come forward to claim that the Siegelman prosecution was part of a 5-year secret campaign to ruin the governor.
She had heard leading Alabama Republicans talk of Rove's involvement in the case. 52 former state attorneys general, Democrats and Republicans chimed in, demanding that Congress investigate.
But to be clear, you did not contact the Justice Department about this case?
I read about, I'm going to simply say what I've said before, which is I found out about Don Siegelman's investigation and indictment by reading about it in the newspaper.
But that's not a denial.
I heard about it, read about it, learned about it for the first time by reading about it in the newspaper.
Don't waste any time. I think the House and Senate Judiciary Committees should subpoena Karl Rove and bring him before those committees, let him put his hand on the Bible and either tell the truth or lie under oath or plead the fifth.
What I want him to do is go and swear in front of the United States Congress and swear what he is saying is true.
Invocation of executive privilege by Rove in this matter really is, I think, ridiculous.
He has no cloak of executive privilege here because no one's asking him about what he talked about, president or vice president. We want to ask him what he talked about with the Department of Justice.
No American citizen has the right to ignore a congressional subpoena. Not Karl Rove, not anyone else.
You want the contempt vote to happen, right? You do want to hold him in contempt. Is that what you're saying today?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And if he refuses to honor the subpoena, then the full House of Representatives must hold Mr. Rove in contempt of Congress.
Anybody who scoffs at the law and has committed an offense that is punishable by jail time should be put in jail.
Would you trust Mr. Rove if he were not under oath to tell the truth?
Well, based on my own experience, I could not say that I would.